Hey, is it possible this is the biggest flying bird that ever lived? Or is this just somebody playing tricks with their Photoshop software? I've got the answer to that Mothman-sized mystery, plus answers on a couple other things you guys are curious about. Like this picture that claims to show a boy who was born with a black-tipped tongue. This picture that wants us to believe volcanic eruptions can make lightning. And this picture that claims to show a real snake that is bright banana yellow. I've got all that, plus some new fan art, my favorite fake of the week, and some all-new funny voicemails. So wake up and get your game on, because you're about to enter the real or fake zone. Hey guys, Bill here. We're going to be ripping into that big bird picture in just a second, but first I have a little something for you. Something I might call a bit of an offer. You see, what happened is I recently got a request from a Missy G asking me if this is the most crowded island on Earth. Well, I did some checking around on it, and it just might be the real deal. It's called Santa Cruz del Islote and sits just off the coast of Colombia in South America. Okay, so here's the deal. I really want to personally go to that island and find out if it truly is the most crowded island on Earth, and then find out what it's like to live on an island like that. So all I'm going to be asking for to do this is just a mere 5,000 likes. Okay, you know me, I usually ask for 25, 50, whatever, but I want to do this so bad, just 5,000 likes, okay? So hit the like button, share this video with your family, your friends, tell them to hit the like button. Let's get that 5K in, and let's get Bill on the road, okay? Okay, so now, what about this picture of the giant bird? The picture was sent in by Magam Chebla. He wrote, "Hey Bill, is this really the biggest flying bird in the world?" Magam, when I first saw that picture, you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of all those like fake period piece dinosaur pictures. You know, the ones where we see the Civil War soldiers from like 150 years ago standing next to a dinosaur? This picture has the same kind of look to it, so it probably means this one is fake too. But on the other hand, you know, it is kind of a cool picture, so I want to spend a little time and check it out. Taking a closer look at the picture, we see the giant black bird next to a man in a light-colored suit. You know, from the looks of it, I would guess that this picture was taken in a museum. Over on the side of the picture, we see what looks like a part of a dinosaur skeleton. But the bird looks like it was photoshopped in there. First of all, why is it covering up what looks like other objects on display in the museum? Like this guy standing right here, or some other stuff here and here. This is kind of a tough one, because if you ask me, that bird is not attached to anything in there, and that makes me very suspicious. But on the other hand, hey, that's just my opinion. What really counts here is your opinion, okay? So when I say go, what I want you to do is go ahead and vote up here. And if you can't do that because you're not signed in or you're not subscribed or something like that, it's okay to pause the video, go to the comment section, leave me your answer down there. Hey, Bill, I think it's real. Hey, Bill, I think it's fake. Hey, Bill, I don't know. Whatever. And then if you're in a group, what you do is you just yell it out, right? Okay, so if you think this is a real bird, whether it's just a replica or an actual stuffed animal, you know, obviously deceased, then I want you to vote real. If on the other hand, you think somebody just like blew this picture up, like maybe they just took a picture of a blackbird or something like that, blew it up, stuck it in the photo to try to fake you out, then I want you to vote fake. And then, as always, if you don't think we have an answer, you can always vote unknown. You ready? And go. Hey, while we're waiting for everybody to make up their minds and vote, don't forget to hit that like button for me. I'm trying to get 5K so I can get out to that island. Also, you know what this would be the appropriate time for? You got it. My favorite real video of the week. Black Frost GD sent it in and wondered if it was real or not. Black Frost, it's real, and that contraption is known as a Zapata flyboard. It can hit speeds of 93 miles per hour or 150 kilometers per hour and go for more than 10 minutes before refueling. But I gotta tell you, don't expect one of these flyboards under the Christmas tree this year unless you're some kind of really rich YouTuber. They cost $250,000 each. Okay, so now what do you say we hover back to this picture and find out if that really is the biggest flying bird ever? Or is it just some kind of Mothman-sized fake? Uh-oh, I brought up the Mothman. I know 100 of you guys are going to be going, hey, Bill, when are you going to finish that next episode of Mothman? Well, I'm working on it, okay? That's all I can say for right now. Because the point is, right now, I need to give you the answer for this. And, well, as you might have guessed, the official answer is, and it's definitive, that's good, is exactly what I thought it was going to be. And that is real. Thanks to Jeff Kane, Teach Staples, and a bunch of other people on my Facebook page, we now know this is a real replica of a bird that lived in Argentina about 6 million years ago. Its technical name is Argentavis magnificens and is considered the biggest flying bird ever. It weighed in at 155 pounds or 70 kilograms and had a wingspan of 23 feet, which is about 7 meters. To put that in more relative terms, it was about the same size as this Cessna 152. Now that's a big bird. I mean, that's even bigger than this bird, which was sent in to us by Manny Reyes, who I think might have a little bit of a sense of humor. Next up is this picture, which claims to show a young man who was born with a black-tipped tongue. The picture was sent in by Erasmus, who just asked, Bill, is there any way this story could be true? And is that a real picture? Erasmus, there are only two ways to look at this picture. One, either this kid really was born with some kind of deformity that made his tongue black on the tip there. Or two, he's using some kind of makeup or paint or something like that. I mean, who knows? Maybe it was part of his Halloween costume. If we look closer at the picture, we see a boy that is probably less than 10 years old, and his tongue looks normal towards the back, but really dark in the front. That's pretty weird, but you know, by comparison, when it comes to weird tongues, this kid ain't so unusual after all. The internet is filled up with some of the weirdest tongues you ever want to see, like this tongue with black hair on it, weird shaped tongues, even tongues with tentacles, and this one with teeth. I don't know if all those pictures are real or not, but hey, that's not what we're dealing with here. What we're dealing with here is this picture real, okay? Go ahead and leave me your votes up here, answers down in the comment section, or just shout it out. I'm going to be getting this out with the official answer, okay? Now, if you think that kid was actually born with a black-tipped tongue, then I want you to vote real. If, on the other hand, you think he put some paint on it or something else happened, then I want you to vote fake, okay? All right, let's get to this and see what we have. Hopefully, I won't get all tongue-tied with the answer. Okay, and, well, actually, this is good news for the kid because the photo is real, but the claim that he was born that way is, you guessed it, fake. Thanks to an article by Live Science magazine, we learned this 7-year-old boy from Germany got his tongue stuck in a juice bottle. Doctors got him unstuck by cleverly injecting air into the bottle until the pressure forced the boy's tongue back out. This is the little apparatus they built to perform the air injection. The discoloration of the tongue is the result of damage to the tongue's capillaries, but it soon returned to normal. I bet this boy's mom now suggests he only drink from a cup from now on. Next up is this odd picture. It was sent in by Nico GX, who wrote, is volcanic lightning real or just BFF? Nico, you know we've covered all sorts of weird lightning pictures and videos here, but I gotta be honest with you, I have never heard of this idea that volcanoes can create lightning. Seems kind of weird to me. I mean, why would something like that even happen? All right, guys, what do you say we just get to it on this one? Give me your votes, your answers down there, or shout it out. I'm gonna get out this and we're gonna find out what the deal is. Like, you could be struck by lightning looking at volcanoes. I mean, how crazy would that be? So if you think this is a real picture showing real lightning, then I want you to vote real. If on the other hand, you think somebody did some hanky-panky with this picture, I want you to vote fake. And as always, if you like peanut butter, you know how to vote that, okay? Let's get this out. I want to get to this answer because we got so much more coming up in this show. Hold on just a second. And wow, educational day for me because this particular photo and the whole idea that volcanoes create lightning is real. In an article on Wikipedia, we learned that lightning inside volcanoes is real and it's caused by, get this, static electricity caused by fragmenting particles of volcanic ash and sometimes ice. This is why scientists sometimes refer to volcanoes as dirty thunderstorms.
The country's National Geology and Mining Service says the volcano was erupting as a lightning storm was happening inside. Authorities have evacuated about 4,000 people from 2 nearby communities.
Some of the most famous volcanic lightning pictures were taken in Chile by Carlos Gutierrez. Wow, look at this one. This looks like something Hollywood Scotty would cook up for one of his Godzilla videos. Our last picture today is this banana yellow snake sent in by a bunch of people over the last couple of weeks. And what everybody wants to know is this a real picture of a real snake? Guys, I'll be honest with you, I am no snake expert. But if you ask me, that thing is a python. And I can't imagine why a python would want to be bright yellow like that. I mean, don't pythons or snakes in general try to be a little bit more camouflagey so they can sneak up on their prey and have a good meal? I mean, if you're going to be yellow like that, maybe you're trying to attract your predators? I don't know. All I can say is, nature, you scary, and time for you to go ahead and leave me your votes, your answers, or your shouts. I want to get this out and get down to the snaky truth here. And the snaky truth is, this one's really interesting. You're not going to believe this. Okay, first off, let me give you the official answer. And the official answer is, you guessed it, fake. As it turns out, believe it or not, is a birthday cake in the shape of a snake. It must have been for a serious snake lover or some kind of joke from somebody who thought the birthday person is a real snake. Far-fetched, but hey, it's a weird world out there. The story of the snake cake was posted by BuzzFeed a few years ago. It said the cake was created by North Star Cakes, but gave no information on who the recipient was. Hopefully it wasn't somebody who hates snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Okay, well, that's it for this section of the show. But hey, if you're thinking about clicking away, going surfing on YouTube to watch some other inferior videos out there, don't do that, because the best part of this show is about to begin, and it starts right now with this week's Man Art. First up is this colorful watercolor from Easton Moore. Nice job, Easton. Simple and to the point. I like that. Next, we have a poster-like picture from Jonah McDonald. Thanks, Jonah. If I ever made a movie about real or fake, this would be the poster for it. Tyree Cloyd sent in this picture. It looks like a Superman version of the Real or Fake show, which is fine by me. Great job, Tyree. Thanks. This Real or Fake prison tableau is from Juggernaut, and from the looks of it, it looks like Mothman has escaped. Really like the Unknown Zone, Juggernaut. Thank you. Our final picture in the voting section today is from Peason Kira 982. In this case, Bill slipped and fell into a rock while looking for a megalodon. Nice touch with the black eye, Kira. Love it. Thanks. Before we move on, I just want to give a quick shout out to Brian Chapman for this piece. Brian likes to call it film and reel effect. Nice work, Brian. I really like all the characters in those little sidebars there. And hey, don't forget, we have a new show every Friday, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well as the notifications bell so you get a shot at being first official comment and win the pin. If you have a picture and you're not quite sure whether it's real or not, send it in to me at billschannel@gmail.com and I'll take a look. Please don't leave links or suggestions in the comment section because really, the only thing that is going to do is turn me into a mega screamer screaming, "You're driving me crazy!" See you next time. And now for my favorite fake of the week, it's this video sent in by Michaela Patterson. When we first see it, it looks like some kind of spinning rock sculpture, but when the camera moves in, we see the rock is actually being spun by what else? A very strong praying mantis. Now, my only question about this video is it just a BFF or is it really so fake? It's funny!
My name is Michael and I want to know if you can do a real fake on the elevator game. I'm from Utah and I love your videos. You're fake. Hey Bill, I like your videos. I always watch your videos on every Friday and I especially like the new Anaconda video. Keep up the good work. I hope you get 100 million trillion thousand subscribers.